Achieving this mind-blowing performance of RX 6600 in 2023 so you can play all AAA games with the help of overclocking your GPU and fluid motion frames. Please watch this video to the end. The RX 6600 has been a best NADP gaming GPU. You can throw any game and it will play smoothly on high ultra settings with good amount of frame rate. It has 8GB of GDDR6 VRAM, which is good enough in modern gaming. RX 6600 can give you extraordinary performance if you do a bit of overclocking. It supports all new features like FSR, RSR, rebar with Intel CPUs and SAM with AMD CPUs. Now also supports a legendary feature, fluid motion frames, which was only limited to RX 7000 GPUs. Though AMD has not officially released drivers with this feature, but we will tell you how to enable fluid motion in this video. Most of gamers already know fluid motion simply doubles the FPS in most of games. This GPU is from XFX. It's a well-known brand and it has dual BIOS, which you can switch with this button, Echo and Performance ports. This GPU has 3 displays port and 1 HDMI. RX 6600 has PCI Express 4.0 bus interface and backward compatible too. This GPU cooler is good enough to keep it cool and quiet in heavy gaming load. Even I increased the power limit to max in MSI Afterburner, the temp stayed under 60 on high gaming load. It has one 8-pin power socket, which is a standard nowadays. AMD has not published fluid motion drivers yet, but they publish preview drivers for expert users, so they can test and provide their feedback. We downloaded preview drivers already, and you have judged the performance too. I have given the link in description where you can download those drivers. The latest available version is 23.30.01.03. It's still in the process of improvement. But for us, most of AAA games work with it. It doubles FPS in most of games, not like DLSS and FSR are limited to some games. It has some limitations too. It will work only with RX 6000 and RX 7000 series GPUs. You will have to turn off VSync and it will work in full screen gameplays and will only show right FPS with Radeon overlay. After downloading, it is recommended to DDU previous driver. Installation is same like normal and drivers. Here you can see we already installed latest version. RX 6600 overclocking in MSI Afterburner is very easy. You can increase power limit to max, then you can increase the core clock to max 2900 and increase memory clock to 1900. I would like to undervolt this GPU too. I would put manually 1125, which is 25 MV decrease. Set the fan to automatic and then press apply settings button. You can also save these settings in profile so you don't need to change each time. Under Gaming tab, press Graphic button where you can enable fluid motion and anti-lag. Leave the other settings disabled. You can enable these settings in each game as well. Time Spy score increased after overclocking. 8234 is very good. I can share with you stock settings code too. Heaven benchmark score also improved 2626 from 2476. Overclocking definitely boosting performance, and in games you will be wondering with extraordinary results. Passmark results are impressive. You can see RX 6600 passmark scores on the website is around 15,000. And on this system with some extra settings, RX 6600 scored around 20,000, which is a more than 30% increase. First, we'll try 1080p, no FSR, no fluid motion, no VSync, high preset, and I've already increased power limit to max in MSI Afterburner, which I will show you in detail in the end of this video. We are getting around 35 FPS, which is a normal performance for RX 6600. Here, enabling fluid motion frames with anti-lag almost double the FPS. 60 plus FPS, wow! This is amazing. We have increased our FPS easily without FSR support. Fluid motion boost is driver-based, not like FSR, which is limited to few games. AMD has not released fluid motion drivers officially, but for experts, they released as preview driver. Way to download preview driver, we added the link in the description. Preview drivers are in constant improvement, but working fine for us. It's very easy to install preview drivers. After downloading from AMD website, you can install preview driver like normal drivers. And then you would be able to enable fluid motion feature with anti-lag. Believe me, it's worth a try. So here we'll enable FSR 2.0 in quality mode, leave the other settings same with high preset. Wow, once again FPS increased around 60, which is awesome. Image quality definitely better than 1080p, probably less than native 1440p. What? FPS just hit 100. Did you see that? There is a minor sluggishness which is bearable. I think this is the sweet spot. 1440p and 60 plus FPS, nobody will believe that RX 6600 can perform that good. Alan Wake 2 graphics are amazing and worth to play in highest possible resolution with high settings. And this all we can do with fluid motion and FSR. The vegetation, water quality, characters detail, and their clothing looks wonderful.
Orbital area. Sir! Mister, hey, watch it.
You stink, Pickle!
Fuck out at your place, man!